Hey everyone, how you guys doing today? I'm Iker with the Funky High Vibes. And today I want to talk about, I think, something that a lot of people are not talking about. And it's our hands, our hand chakras. I work, personally, I work as a graphic designer, but I also work as a massage therapist. So I do work with my hands a lot. And I got to thinking a lot about, we're very familiar with the seven chakra systems. The root chakra at the base of the spine. We have the sacral right under the belly button. We have the solar kind of around the stomach area. We have the heart chakra. We have the throat chakra, third eye between the brows, and we have our crown on top of our heads. And we have more chakras too. We have so many chakras, really. Every joint pretty much is a chakra, and we have different chakras in our bodies. We also our chakras extend beyond the physical body. But I lately been finding the hand chakras, kind of in the center of each palm, to be incredibly important. And then I stumbled upon a poem by a Brazilian writer called Michel de Montaigne. And it's actually called the Monologue of Hands, which is actually really cool. I won't read you the whole thing because it's quite long, but I did kind of like translate it a little bit here with my notes, and I paraphrased a little bit. But the gist of it is this: what are hands for? To beg, to call, to threaten, to caress, to calculate, to command, to accuse, to applaud, to exalt, to work, to build, to destroy, to write, to make art. It was with his hands that Jesus comforted Magdalene. With his hands, David defeated Goliath. Hand is used by the hero to hold his sword and shield, by the lover to caress, and the thief to steal. With hands, we close our eyes to not see, and we use our hands to shield our eyes to see better. And it goes on, I know, of course it goes on for quite a little bit. But I just thought this was absolutely brilliant, and it had to be shared. I don't know if a lot of people know about this poem, but it's actually quite old poem, a few decades old. And I just thought it was absolutely brilliant and beautiful. We're so familiar with the main chakras, and they're big chakras that we deal with, the seven ones that I talked about. And if you're not familiar with the chakras, that's okay. Just type in on Google and do a little 5-minute research, and there are so many videos, so many articles about the chakras, and different meditations that you can work with those. But I actually want to encourage us, myself included, to meditate on our hand chakras. Really, the hands really do all this, right? They beg, they take, they build, they destroy, they do so many things. And, I love crystals, right? And I'm sure a lot of you do too. Or we love deck cards, tarot cards, or oracle cards. And we also love to be touched. We love hugs. We love to hold hands with our friends. We love to caress and hold. So really, we can sense energy in our subtle energy body, but the hands are the first thing to come into contact with something before we bring it to us. Right? If I want here, I have to grab my clear quartz Merkaba and bring it to me. Telekinesis would be awesome if I could just bring it to me with my mind. But to be more practical, I can just reach over and grab it. I can tap on a friend's shoulder and call on them. I can call someone to come closer. And alternatively, I can make a fist and hit someone and hurt them. So I just wanted to share how important our hand chakras are. In the spiritual community, we talk a lot about energy protection, which is great. It's great to kind of have that tool whenever you maybe come into contact with someone that you're not quite sure about, or you don't really like their vibe. you can always protect yourself energetically. And I have, no, I don't have it with me. I sometimes have a spray, a clearing spray, and it has sage in it. But then we have just those dry sticks of sage that we can cleanse our auras with, cleanse our chakras with, cleanse our energy bodies. Oh, actually, right here, I have a sticker with the 7 chakra colors. If you guys are, these are all the colors. So it goes from root all the way to the crown. So I don't know what the color of the hands chakras are, if they're associated with anything, really. Maybe just white or clear, But that doesn't matter. We can always have a meditation and focusing on these. But I also want to know that I also want to share that we shouldn't forget about these chakras. We shouldn't forget about our hands. Yes, we should take care of our hands physically, of course, but to cleanse this area, to cleanse it, I don't want to say constantly, because it's not like you have to sage it every day, but pay attention to what you're coming into contact with. A diet, right, is not just what we eat, but it is what we watch, what we're putting into our minds. But it's also what we touch, what we feel, and how we respond. Going back, there's a line here that he says, for the lover to caress and the thief to steal. I don't know, I thought that was so brilliant to me. And also the other one that's also brilliant is, with the hands we close our eyes to not see, but with the same hands we can use it to shield our eyes to see better. So it's so amazing how just these things can encompass so much. So I want to encourage, again, all of us to meditate on the hand chakras. What is it that we're coming into contact with? And how are we responding? Are we the hand that caresses and creates and builds? Or are we the hand that slaps and destroys and breaks? Yeah, I guess this video is going to be a little bit short, just because I don't have that much else to say. I'm not really being called to pull a card on it or anything, but I just wanted to share this poem with you guys. I want to share the hand chakras, really, that we should pay attention to these. And I almost want to say that this should be a part of the main system. The 7 main ones here in our torso, of course, they're very important, and they'll always be the main system. But I just wanted to bring attention to the hand chakras because of how much they do. And again, they're the first contact with something before we bring it to us. All right, guys, so much love out there. Don't forget about these. Cleanse them, take care of them, nurture them, and pay attention to how you're responding. All right, much love, guys. Stay funky out there.